Actress, author, and sports broadcasting pioneer Jayne Kennedy is in Hampton Roads. She was the first African-American woman to co-host a national NFL pregame show, the NFL Today. And she will also be honored by a new nonprofit, Medicine and Music, in Norfolk this Sunday. So Jayne, thank you so much for being here. It is truly an honor.
Oh, God, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I've loved this part of the country. And when they asked me, I said, absolutely. I have family here in Virginia. My mom was born in Danville, and I had so many family members that went to Hampton. So, I feel like I've been here before, so it felt like...
Sort of kind of like coming home,
Yes, it did, in a way, yes.
I love it. So take me back to, this was 1978 when NFL Today started?
Yes, it did, 1978. But I've been working as an actress for 8 years before that.
Wow.
And I was actually started, my first job was as a model when I was still in high school. And then I won the Miss Ohio pageant when I was still in high school. Missed my prom.
Okay, but hey, you know what? For good reason, it seems like. All of these incredible accomplishments. The gravity of that moment when, you know, you made history back then. I mean, can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. It was hard getting the job because they didn't want a black woman. You know, I asked my agent to submit me, and he turned me down. My agent turned me down 3 times. They submitted a list. Never my name was on it. So I talked to Jim Brown, who was a friend of mine, and he hooked me up with Bruce Jenner's manager, Caitlyn Jenner, and they took me to New York for the interview. And when I got there, they had interviewed over 2,000 people, and they had it nailed down to 16. And I get there, and 15 of them were white with blonde hair. They did not want me. But I did the best interview. Brent Musburger. He said, it's Jayne or nobody. And he just stood up and left. Didn't do any of the other interviews. He said, it's Jayne or nobody. He said the attachment that I had with the gentleman that I was interviewing made it different. And he said, that's what I brought to the set every single weekend, was the ability to connect with the athletes.
I mean, it was just meant for you to be there and to open so many doors for so many other people.
It was, and even Walter Payton, he issued an edict throughout the NFL that we're going to take care of our Jayne Kennedy. They wanted me to succeed. It was important. And I was the first black woman, but there was only 2 women on that show. And there has never been a woman on the desk of the NFL Today since we left.
Since then. And I'm sure you talk about all of this in your memoir as well. I wish we had more time that we could get into the book itself, but please check that out. Plain Jayne is out now.
It's out now.
Yes, absolutely. But you're here in Norfolk because you are going to be honored by a new nonprofit called Medicine and Music. What attracted you to them?
Because medicine and music, you know, because, you know, medicine is needed for people, elderly care, and elder care is huge in my agenda. My mom has dementia, so I know the importance of elder care. And so I see the difference when you play music, and it inspires them, it gives them their life back. And so to be part of Medicine and Music was amazing. And I said yes right away, so it was not a problem.
Absolutely. Well, this event is happening on Sunday that Ms. Kennedy here is going to be honored. Make sure that you do what you need to do to be a part of this. Is there a website where people can get tickets?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure. Medicineandmusic.org?
Medicineandmusic.org.
That's where you get your tickets, more information.
And you can get my book and my fragrance at JayneKennedy.com.
Oh, I missed the fragrance as well. My goodness.
The fragrance.
Truly an honor.
The fragrance, I created it. There's a bit of Danville in here because we've created tobacco leaves into the fragrance. It's very rustic and earthy.
Okay, well, I'm going to check this